Hey there, gang. So far we've looked at addition, subtraction, and multiplication equations, and in this video we're going to wrap that up with division equations. So just like the first three types of equations, we use inverse operations to solve division equations, and we know the inverse of division is multiplication. So when we're solving these division equations, we are always going to multiply by the denominator. Okay, so in example 1 here, we have the variable m over 6, and remember this fraction bar means divide, so we could say m divided by 6 equals 10. Well, to undo this division by 6, we're going to use multiplication, so we're going to multiply the left side of our equation by the denominator 6. And then, of course, what we do on the left side, we must also do on the right side, so on the right side, we'll also multiply by 6. Remember, when you multiply by 6, you're really multiplying by 6 over 1. And when we do that, these 6's here are going to cancel each other out. One's in the numerator and one's in the denominator. And so we're left with 1 times m all over 1, and that just becomes m. So we get m equals 10 times 6, which is 60. We'll again check our work like we always do. So we believe m to be 60, so this is 60 divided by 6 equals 10, and 60 divided by 6 is 10, so 10 equals 10. Okay, for number 2, we have the variable s divided by 2 equals 20. We're going to multiply by the denominator, 2, on the left side and on the right side. On the left side, my 2's will cancel, and I'm going to get just s equals 20 times 2 on the right side gives me 40. So we get s equals 40. Checking that, we'll plug in a 40 for s into our original equation. So we have 40 divided by 2 equals 20. 40 divided by 2 is 20, so that checks out with 20 equals 20. Okay, number 3, we have 5 equals p divided by 4. Again, we're going to multiply by the denominator, which is 4, on the right side and on the left side. So on the right side, those 4's will cancel out, and we're just left with our p. On the left side, 4 times 5 is 20, so we get p is equal to 20. We'll again check. Our equation is 5 equals p, we believe to be 20. 20 divided by 4. And 20 divided by 4 is in fact 5. Okay, and for number 4, we have 16 equals t divided by 0.2. Well, it doesn't matter if your denominator is a decimal, you still multiply by the denominator in these division equations. So we'll multiply the right side and the left side by 0.2. Here, my 0.2's are going to cancel, so I just get a t on the right side. On the left side, 16 times 0.2, well, 16 times 2 we know is 32. If we're multiplying by a 0.2, remember we need to add one decimal place in, so that's going to be 3.2. So this would be 3.2 is equal to t. And then to check that, we'll take our equation 16 equals, we believe t is 3.2, divided by 0.2. Well, 3.2 divided by 0.2, if we use our long division, would look like this. We'd move our decimal point one place to the right here on 2, one place to the right on 32, and 2 goes into 3 one whole time. 2 goes into 12 6 whole times. So we do get a 16 equals 16 for our check. All right, let's finish up with a couple of word problems involving division equations. So number 5 says Mr. Ortega is buying a ham. He wants to divide it into 6-ounce servings for 12 people. And we need to write and solve a division equation to find what size ham Mr. Ortega should buy. So our let statement we're asked to find what size ham. So we could say let x equal, we're measuring our ham in ounces, so we could say number of ounces. Okay, and let's think about how this equation should be set up. So x is our total amount of ounces of ham. Okay, and we want to divide this total amount. Okay, we want to divide it amongst 12 people. So that means the total amount of ham divided by 12 people needs to equal 6 ounces, because each person should get 6 ounces. Okay, so our equation would be x divided by 12 equals 6. Okay, again, x is our total amount, 12 is our number of people or number of groups, and 6 is our amount per group. That's how we got that equation. To solve this equation, we're going to multiply both sides by the denominator, so 12 is what we'll multiply by. My 12's cancel on the left side, so I'm left with x equals 6 times 12 is 72. So that means that Mr. Ortega should buy a 72-ounce ham. Okay, and then finally, number 6. It says that Carrie and Tia are sharing a pack of stickers. Each girl gets 11 stickers, and again, we need to write and solve a division equation to find how many total stickers there are. So we're trying to find, in this case, the number of stickers total. So we could say, let T equal total number of stickers. Okay, let's think about how we set up the last equation. So we took our total, in this case T, our variable, divided by the number of groups. Well, in this case, there's only 2 girls, Carrie and Tia. So we're going to take our total number, dividing it into 2 equal groups, so dividing by 2. And each of those groups needs to equal 11 stickers. So T divided by 2 must equal 11 is our equation. To solve this equation, I'm going to multiply both sides by the denominator, so multiply by 2. On the left side, those cancel, so I get T equals, on the right side, 11 times 2 is 22. So there are 22 total stickers. All right, if you have any questions over this video, be sure you ask those the next time I see you in class. And until then, have a nice day. You're all wonderful people. Take care.